Welcome to our fake hot new Netflix series, Behind the Heat, where we take you on an adventure behind the scenes of life at NSU. I'm Abigail Whittam.
And I'm Leah Portillo. Many of our videos unveil aspects of college life, so stay with us as we stream different stories.
Let's start binge watching our first story, which is about producing a mini film. Our Behind the Heat reporter, Kyle Perkins, will be showing us the roller coaster ride of creating a student film.
After a long and tedious trip of finding locations, I had to go back and start to revise the script for the film and start to make changes that suited the themes or tones of the movie. Jonathan is set to do the music and act in the film.
I haven't started doing it yet. I ain't made it. I've been too busy doing other stuff. When I think about the script, I ain't seen the script. This is pre-production. I don't know what it says yet. I know what it's about. I don't know what it says.
Now with a semi-completed script in my hands, I'm able to begin thinking about filming. After revising the script to fit the tone of the film, it was now time to start filming. The film is to consist of many shots taking place in our dorm and with our roommates here. It becomes somewhat hard to film due to the cramped spaces of the dorm and having them be as quiet as possible for us to film at certain hours of the day.
I'm cool with it. Just do you. Just don't, be too loud.
This is Kyle Perkins, Behind the Heat.
Later in the show, you'll see Kyle's next steps in filming his epic movie.
Creativity comes in many shapes and sizes. Student journalists and filmmakers like us are always trying to find the next story. Don't you think, Leah?
Yes, especially when we work with student media.
NSU's student-run radio station recently hosted a College Radio Day event to recruit more student journalists. Let's stream Leah's story.
College Radio Day, you're listening to 91.7 FM KNWD.
KNWD is NSU's student-run radio station. Today, since 11 a.m., they have opened its doors for students to witness the behind-the-scenes of college radio. Grace Johnson is the music director for KNWD and is thrilled to see all the students celebrating College Radio Day with them.
And what we do here is we like to create a space where students can be creative through music and really share their music taste with the campus. Jensen says that KNWD invites people to be themselves and showcase it through music and DJ shows offered at the station. They're excited for this day to be here.
One of the best parts of College Radio Day is that you get to record your own voice to be aired on the radio, and you get to do a liner which tells the audience what you're listening to. For example, you're listening to 91.7 FM KNWD, and you get a cool t-shirt.
Students were given the personal time of asking questions about the radio station and of knowing more and how they can get involved.
Gave me an inside look into how the station functions, because I'm interested in going into being a DJ, and yeah, should do it.
Having days like College Radio Day gives students at the university a chance to know more about their student media and how they can be involved in being a student journalist. It's a great way to network and to find your new home here at NSU.
For Behind the Heat, I'm Leah Portillo.
College Radio Day!
It's always great to see events like College Radio Day that invite more people to become student journalists. If you want to see more of our work, visit purplemedianetwork.com.
Another program that helps students feel at home is the athletics department.
Our Behind the Heat reporter, Imran McDonald, is on the basketball team, and he is documenting behind the scenes of his new home. Now let's toss the ball to E, as we call him.
Hey, it's Imran McDonald here with y'all behind the scenes of NSU Hoops. I'll be telling y'all how we prepare to win games, and it's not what you think. It's 9 a.m. first official practice. We got players doing pro time, working out with coaches. We also did a little ballet to help get our body right before practice. And also we had to do some stretching to get our body right for practice.
Today we had a coaching clinic, so a lot of different high school coaches came in from different places to come and watch us practice. We had a good intense practice. We started off run, transition break. We did a lot of running, but we did a lot of talking and listening too. So today was a big learning experience for the coaches and the players. Everybody was listening and taking in information, and today was a good day.
Also, these are some of the things we do before weights. We stretch and get ready for practice. We also did some things in ballerina, as I'm gonna show y'all. This is a plie. And now I'm gonna show y'all what we learned. See, feel me, I'm the best shooter, so I'm gonna show you how to shoot the free. I missed, but you feel me? Hey, I'll make him on a regular. Also, we did some work with our trainer to loosen our legs up and get us ready to jump and run for practice and get us right before practice. Also, we had to do sleds on the field with our trainer.
Some of the main things we do in the training room is just try to get guys' legs right. Their legs are the main thing that they use, so we do a lot of treatment to recover, get blood flow, get oxygen to the legs so those muscles are working like they need to, and then we just treat injuries.
And before practice, we get some extra shots with our coaches. This is Marion McDonald here with NSU News. I can't wait to see y'all pack out the stands. Hopefully all the ballet and yoga will help us win the conference and take a trip back to the Final Four. Back to you, Lil and Abigail.
Thanks, E. We can't wait to see you this season. Hope the ballet works out for the team.
Coming up on Behind the Heat Season 2, pageant magic, mental health matters, and more film fun.
Whether it's in the trailer, behind the camera, or on the air, NSU has a place for you. Learn the ins and outs of an ESPN broadcast while getting a full-fledged education in sports media or broadcast journalism. Northwestern State University, New Media, Journalism, and Communication Arts. Learn more at nsula.edu/newmedia.
Doug here. Does anybody have any other questions? Here's your coffee, sir.
Welcome back to Behind the Heat. Leah, I love the creative ways the basketball team is moving forward this season.
I know, right? We hope the team succeeds as they enter this season. But let's stream you, Abigail, and how you create the magic behind event planning for the University Programming Council, namely the magic of Miss LOB.
Lights, camera, action. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at what rehearsals entail for the candidates. And on to the LOB show.
My favorite part about the LOB planning process was getting to know and work with the judges to make sure they had all the necessary tools they needed to make sure they picked the best candidate for tonight's pageant.
The candidates had a rigorous 3-day rehearsal schedule. Here they practiced their talent, evening wear, and on-stage question competition. Here I had the 2022 Lady of the Bracelet promo that we post around the school to get the word out. And to my right, you will see all of our organized supply bins for the pageant to make sure that it runs smoothly. We have decor, our judges' chair bin. We also have the judges' pit, which includes light bulbs, pens, papers, and their binders. And we also have our front of the house supplies. The Lady of the Bracelet pageant program is a scholarship opportunity that the University Programming Council hosts every year, and it gives the opportunity for one lucky lady who is chosen as the pageant queen to compete at the Miss Louisiana competition each June. Filming the show is restricted, so here is some after the show action. Organizers say the pageant was definitely a success because of the candidates' hard work.
So the most difficult part in the LOB planning process was probably making sure the script was up to date and that everything ran smoothly backstage.
Junior Bailey Willis was named the new Northwestern State Lady of the Bracelet. She plans to spend the year educating others about breaking the stigma around mental health. For Behind the Heat, Abigail Whittam. The Lady of the Bracelet pageant is an annual scholarship program that awards the winning contestant $4,000. If you are interested in participating in next year's pageant, applications open in August.
From pageants to basketball, our stories here at NSU are important, but we also care about our neighbors' stories. Did you know that there's a high school on our campus?
I've heard about it, but now I know more because we have a reporter in our class who teaches there.
Let's stream our second episode of the season where Jocelyn Donlan reports for Behind the Heat about children of immigrants at the high school.
In the dorm at the Louisiana school, some of my transnational students gathered to reminisce about how things were not always easy for them as children because their parents were immigrants. Caitlin Huang's parents immigrated from Vietnam, and she hasn't always been proud of her culture.
I was really embarrassed of it. It's like the very typical experience of a person of color in like a very white area, I guess. But especially like with me, because I was like outcasted kind of. Like I still had friends, but I was like bullied by like a lot of people.
Mansi Desai's parents immigrated from India. Mansi may have friends now, but she remembers spending a lot of time alone as a child.
When I was little, I basically don't have many good memories at all because my parents would always be gone working, and I remember always being at a babysitter or just always being isolated, and it kind of made me like a really shy person growing up.
Of course, every experience is different.
During my years of teaching at LSMSA, I've heard the stories of children of African immigrants, and their sense of Black history is different from their peers.
Ade Adjian, whose parents immigrated from Benin on the west coast of Africa, shares such experiences.
It's become really difficult to build relationships with my peers because, I don't have a lot of the knowledge that many American-born people have. I have a lot of cultural differences, so communicating with people is kind of difficult.
Caitlin, Ade, and Mansi still sometimes struggle with belonging to two cultures, but with their other transnational friends, they more often celebrate their identity rather than feeling ashamed of it. For Behind the Heat, this is Jocelyn Donlin reporting.
LSMSA has about 300 high-achieving students from around the state. And get this, tuition is free. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that, Leah.
For more information, visit lsmsa.edu.
We have to pay tuition, but that's okay, because NSU becomes our home away from home.
But even our new home can make us feel out of place sometimes.
Misha and Lacey takes us to NSU's mental health services, where demons can find an understanding ear.
NSU's campus looks cool, calm, and collected above the surface, but with midterms underway, students are dealing with new levels of stress.
But it does get kind of stressful because you got this midterm on this day, and this one might be the same day. So
While some students may already have healthy ways to cope with stress, NSU offers some assistance for those who can't carry the weight alone.
Though the mental health services are located in the student union, they aren't quite in plain sight.
The mental health services are located on the 3rd floor of the student union in room 305. Any student can walk in at any time.
It's peaceful, it's usually quiet most of the time, and it's a very non-judgmental, space. You feel very comfy in here.
Students can make an appointment by phone, email, or simply walking in. You'll be asked to fill out a triage form providing basic information before seeing a counselor, and it's completely confidential. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. This is Michelle Lacey, Behind the Heat.
The counseling services are available every day of the week. Don't hesitate to call them at 318-357-5621 or go to the website to make an appointment.
Don't go away. We will show you a mini trailer for Kyle's movie. Before we see the last part of making Kyle's film, we need to talk about Jam Day.
Journalism and Media Day is a great event that the Department of New Media, Journalism, and Communication Arts uses to attract high school students. It is a must-watch.
What's up?
Hi. It's 8 a.m. and Journalism and Media Day is here. High school students from different parishes are here to learn about NSU's communication program.
Jam Day is a wonderful opportunity for high school students to get a feel for what they're going to experience in college when it comes to media and communications.
This year, 2 alumni from the department were speakers that inspire students to choose communication as their career. After the speaking session, students work out into panels to learn about the different paths of journalism and media.
Happy Jam Day! Right now we're about to see the results of the Jam Day competition.
There are competitions ranging from newspaper, radio, and journalism broadcasts.
Stay tuned!
Medals were not the only thing these students brought home with them. Jam Day allowed them to make memories and choose their next path in life.
Coming here, I thought I would want to go out of state or LSU, but I feel like now it's become an option because I just like the environment here.
Potential demons prepare to go back to their high schools, and as they leave, the new media department is already thinking about next year's Jam Day. For Behind the Heat, I'm Leah Portillo.
Happy Jam Day! If you would like to learn more about the Department of New Media, Journalism, and Communication Arts, visit nsula.edu/newmedia.
Abigail, I love this Fake Hot new Netflix series. We really get to see what is happening in our campus community.
These stories expose the reality of what being a student is here at NSU. And I'm so sad that our show is almost over. But before our season ends, we have to go back to Kyle Perkins and see if he ever did finish his film.
Filming proved to be quite difficult because of our schedules with school. John plays as the main character for most of the film, and we didn't want to show too much of the film, but here's those filming parts in the dorm. The film is to be around 10 to 15 minutes long. It's hard to categorize the film due to how the structure is presented.
I think student films just going to be a great start for some people, hoping to see them in theaters, and maybe hopefully see them become big shots.
Now all we need is just music and to edit the film together. After a long day of filming, we decided it was now time to start making the music. It was now time for John to begin working on the music for the film, and it has become quite a challenge considering we don't have the right equipment to have everything perfect. The recording audio may sound a little shoddy, but it'd be alright in the end.
Music for film, I had to buy a new power supply for my mixer because otherwise this was not happening. It was not going to happen. That was like $40 because they stopped making it. And then I just do stuff on guitar because I can't play any other instrument.
We made do with what we had, and the music is slowly coming along, and soon the film will be done. From Behind the Heat, this is Kyle Perkins.
If you're interested in making student films, Kyle Perkins and a few others would love to start a group to continue producing student films. When we come back, we'll finally get to see a sneak peek of Kyle's movie. Stay with us.
NSU has made me confident that I can go into the world and make a difference. Through being a part of student media, I've gained experience that I will hold on to after I graduate. Come see why NSU is the place where you fit. And as always, Forkum Demons.
I love NSU because they're dedicated to each student's success. Every faculty member, staff member, and administrator is committed to helping each student succeed. Come see why I absolutely love this place. And as always, Forkum Demons.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's take a look at an exclusive clip of Kyle's film.
That was our future Hollywood director for you. Thank you for streaming with us our top 10 fake hot new Netflix series. Stay tuned to our bloopers. Behind the Heat out.
Welcome to Behind the
happy jam. No, we have you say
Or my shoulder like this. Yeah.
C. Wait. I forgot. Wait, what?
Is it? Oh my god.
Happy Jam Day!
To like filing opinion. Are you recording right now?
Happy Jam Day! We're here and behind us is the final.
Hey, I'm Michelle Lacey, and this is a survival guide where we'll take.
Hi, I'm Abigail Whittam. That was.
This is the survival guide where we take it one day. It's supposed to be one breath, one step, one day.
They got it in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, stop.